And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
Start.
And here's Irving. The kick out to Tatum. Trains the three-pointer.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from three, and you're in trouble.
Takes the three. Irving, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Howard with the stuff.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
LeBron James on the win. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
What a slam, showing some power on that finish.
Tatum drives in. Outside Irving. And a wide open look for Howard. And a miss there on the triple. George, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Bosh. He takes it in. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Daniels. Irving looking for an opening. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Tatum, that's for two. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Bosh, the screen. Back to Howard. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And Albuquerque with the possession. In the corner, it's James. And so here's Albuquerque, trailing by 2. Now, here is Irving. To the inside. There's Porzingis, and Tatum pulls it down. Screen by Howard. Pass to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for Albuquerque.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
And stolen by Daniels. That one goes in. Irving's got 7 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
With the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Albuquerque leads by 1. We'll get things. And this has been a fairly close. game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Albuquerque.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now, Jordan. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Jordan. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Three-pointer, and George is good for three.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Boy, what a rejection right there. That is at the cup, and he sends it back.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Inside, Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Jordan backs for two. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Albuquerque leading by 12. Outside Gervin. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Jordan. Misses the baby hook.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jordan. Hasn't made one yet. Anthony in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with every missed bucket.
They cover my flaws, I had to brand new tight. Tell her like a tight. All of my jeans to say I think I'm over tight. Put it down with it, she think she might manage the tight. Shot that she wasn't like I would forever have a boss.
certified 35 mil. Big body black truck with the wide grill. So black, low jack if they try still. Get money, money, make money, money, money. See, grinning but ain't nothing funny. This what I earn, can't take nothing from me. To whom it may concern, girl, break from the dummy. He ain't bringing nothing to the table but his hunger. Remind me of when I was 30 years younger. Well-seasoned veteran, long hot summer. Chick on my arm, she a strong block stunner. Top, aiming for the stars. If you choose, save it for the bars. Grapes in the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jam that I made me famous for the cars. Let's go. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, tall and nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Back when I was young and too brave, knew my arm was too short to box with guy, but through phase. Had to strategize, now I beat the block a few ways. Throw a punchline, jab, pop, weave. I'll pin a right hook, that's they can't evade.
JD could punch me in from right here.
Type of hit you can't stage.
Punch me in again.
Go left, I'm Southpaw train. Same in my corner, same in the ring. Go.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan.
Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, tall and nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.
Dust man, one shame shoot gets cut. They act tough, trust no regardless. We are dumb. Slither in the cup, grin them up, snakes hidden in my garbage. I see a fraud theme, crowns on a boss king. Falls of the offspring, still chasing lost dreams. Whoa, let me console you, I come on you. Transforming sheep into buffalo soldiers. Used to play hide and seek, now I see where they hide. Try to desert us like we ain't want a piece of the pie. When it come to rules, I'm certified. When it come to walking with God, I'm certified. Every time I step in the booth and I bust a rhyme, I'm immortalized, cause real, we never die.
Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Booker. Three-pointer. And Tatum pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
From past the arc, and Paul George gets the three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Booker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque.
That was your dance team. Make some noise.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And a deep three from Booker. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that was deep. And this is how much confidence Booker has in himself.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Albuquerque. And there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team. 2 minutes remaining.
Pass to LeBron.
2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Over SGA. Again, Los Angeles.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
James wide open. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And Howard with the stuff.
And doing what he does best. Howard attacking the rim with that explosive power.
Getting aggressive with his defense. He was not letting that one through.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Anything can happen when you're in close like that.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Back to Howard. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And you look at the stats, Howard's at his best in the pick and roll.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, George with it. And shot on the way. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's SGA. 6 points for him. George with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now, Booker. He's got 8. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Albuquerque leads by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Albuquerque.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here's LeBron. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's Albuquerque. And so Booker will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. And Benyama outside. Outside, George from downtown. Rebound by Albuquerque. They set the pick. Here's Jordan. Jordan gets it to go inside.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
For three, Booker. That one doesn't drop.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now James, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the three, and it's Smith missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
James in the post. He has 5. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. And an intentional foul right there. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony looking it over. Lets it go from the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for Albuquerque. Irving drives in. And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Irving from long range. Pass to Hardaway. Now, here is Irving. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here we go. That was unbelievable. Michael Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And Howard has it in the corner. Lets a floater go. Bucket is good. Howard's got 6.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Irving for 3. Michael Jordan getting it done for Albuquerque. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Albuquerque leading by 7. Screen by Howard.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And so here's Albuquerque. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master,
but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
And here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Porzingis with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 8. From deep, Malone. And the rebound goes to Howard. And so here's Albuquerque. Sweet move. SGA with the throwdown.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Irving from long range. Rebound by Albuquerque. Pass to Howard. Irving with the steal. For 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 7.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Basket good.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Irving surveying the floor. It's to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bosch in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
Irving drives in. You know, he rips it, jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Just showing off there. Just a remarkable dunk. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Lets it go with the 3. The kick out to Tatum. Another shot. The shot will not fall. Los Angeles trails by 8. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Irving. Bosch, the screen. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bosch has got 6 here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Booker will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. Back to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Booker. Rebound by Albuquerque. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far. Booker fires. The long-range shot from Booker.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Albuquerque leading by 8. Here's Jordan. Anthony left side. Book it.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Booker got it to go.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And Albuquerque with the possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 5. And he misses the J.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Devin Booker. Booker sinks the 3.
Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
Here's Anthony. Oh, what a play inside.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done. Booker looking around. Gets the first, and that turns the lead to 6.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Right side, Jordan. Now Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. That one pops.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Here is Wembanyama. Booker outside. And he hits the jumper.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Now Jordan takes the shot. Now here's Giddey. All sorts of time. That one goes. Count it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Booker fires. No good. Getting crafty. Ooh, he laid it up and in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Awaiting ball.
So Albuquerque takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back, so if you play, then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Brooklyn with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the rebound. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Albuquerque. And the rejection by Tatum. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, reward the big man. Howard getting out and running in transition.
Irving for three. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
And on the way from Irving for three. Left side, Tatum. Oh, he misses the dunk. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by one. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Irving from long range. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And yes, it's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oh, the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for him.
Drains the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Irving. Irving drives in. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. To the left wing. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
And Dr. J slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Irving for three. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Flag. And so it's Albuquerque bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Albuquerque.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Inside, and stolen by Jordan. Smith outside. Here's Jordan. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Traps in the tray. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, defense has to be more cognizant of Kristaps Porzingis. This guy will burn you from the corner.
Brooklyn trailing from past the arcs. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Porzingis has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Smart pass leading to an easy bucket.
Giddey with the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Smith. Back to Anthony. Smith outside. Back to Anthony. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Irving launches it from deep. Porzingis off with the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, just tremendous movement by Josh Giddey. This guy's ability to shake the defense with his handle is impressive.
Right side, Porzingis. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
There's 48 seconds left from the first half of the game. Giddey.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Jordan.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Anthony down low. Got a hand on it.
And how about the defensive instincts Flag showed on that block? Guys can't afford to take him lightly on this end.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Irving.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. Some changes for Albuquerque. Both free throws good for Irving.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Albuquerque leads by only one. And joining... us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, Gray, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Irving. Outside Bosch. Pass to Leonard. Leonard full speed ahead.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Boy, you're leaving the defense in your wake. They're stunned after that throwdown.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Shoots over Leonard. Outside Tatum. Pocket 6. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
And that one's good by Pippen. And Brooklyn leads by 2.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Outside Tatum.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
It's good on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Pippen with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Pippen's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Boy, that's what we call an aggressive move to the cup. What a drive.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Pass to Sigma from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
We call this a rim read, folks. You touch the painted area, and the first thing you're thinking is, let me find the shooter.
And then Pippen slams it in.
Pippen there, driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Albuquerque trails by 4. Giddey goes in. And And he slams it one-handed.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
The kick out to Irving. Jordan with the steal. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Jordan! Giddey with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. 3-point lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis gliding in for the finish.
Now Smith. He answers with a dunk of his own.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Now Giddey. Outside Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Three. Good.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Right side Daniels. Here's Porzingis. It's good.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Screen by Howard. Jacks up a three. Doesn't get that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Daniels. Drained from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Jordan, what a response. Hitting a three of their own.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The three doesn't go. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Mobley. Now flag. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and It better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Now here's Howard. They could win it. The long shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn.
Catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Every day like a bird. Good things come to those that wait up. Wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Sleep, you gotta stay up. I was losing, but I'm better now. All games I've been wrapping up. With the ball like a matador. Right now, in Canada. Oh, catch a wave on us. Make a friend, just enjoy the moment. Blue sky walking on these haters. Every day like a bird. Good things come, those that wait up. But don't wait to been too long. Don't sleep, gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Ooh. Got the babes looking at me like it's dinner time. I know she vegan, but yeah, and I smile like a saint with a sinner's mind. Baby, let it blow your mind. Conversation flowing left off, we in the clouds now, laughing in the moments. First you put the work in till it works out, then work it out till it's turned out. Yeah.
Thomas M made his beat.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see Albuquerque against Brooklyn. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Away team foul. Julius Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has the incredible gifts. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
North of the border, he's north of the rim. And a deep three from Irving. Rebound by Albuquerque. Back to Bosch. Pass to Howard. Now here's Bosch. Covered by Irving. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got 8 points.
That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to Flag and let him be the decision maker.
Now, here is Irving. Pulls it from 20. Basket counts. He's got 5.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball. An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And it's Bosch in the corner. Only one man back on team. And Mobley throws it down.
And very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number. The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Irving. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn leading by 6. And here's Daniels. No scoring in this one. Poked away. Outside Anthony. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Got that one up quick.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Irving. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Anthony. Smith trying to break loose. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Leading by 5.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
And last season's most improved player. And Jim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Pass to Sigma. Outside for Jordan. Pocket 6. Jordan gets it to go inside.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you, Cooper Flag, putting on a show with that one.
Jordan from distance.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Getting not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Mobley outside. Out left to the wing. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here we go, Albuquerque, fast break. Smith outside. Pass to Sigma. Driving in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Pippen. Back to Bosch. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Oh, sticking with it, Bosch, the lefty with the N1.
For Brooklyn, they had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pippen with the wide open look. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
And here's Bosch for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bosch has got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn. A deep 3 from Irving. With the drive. And Irving throws it down.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J.
Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up!
Yeah, Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Driving to the basket. It's good on the putback. And Brooklyn leads by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
Pass to Giddey. Rebounded by Tatum. Albuquerque trails by 13. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Now Howard. Tatum on the wing. With his first shot attempt. Tries again. Back to Bosch. The kick out to Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Outside, Olajuwon. Back to Pippen. The kick out to Bosch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Giddey with the ball for Albuquerque. They trail by 11. Here's Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pass to Leonard. Outside for Pippen. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Albuquerque trails by 9. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching you.
And Dr. J slams it in.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Back to Anthony. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Outside Irving. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. Launches it. 3. Good.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Irving fires. No good from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Anthony. 16-footer dropped in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And it's on. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Michael Jordan dunking like only he can.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly.
Oh, man! Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has...
Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball.
It's a one-point game. Outside Anthony. And he jams it in.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
And get the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's Peyton high post. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. From outside, rebounded by Irving.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Irving fires. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Dives for it. Irving. Oh, the dunk.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Let's lose a three. It's off.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Irving missed on the three.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that.
Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team,